The latest news coming in from the southern state of Tamil Nadu is about the protests and showdown over the Hooch tragedy. 63 people dead for consuming toxic liquor. Now, AIADMK has started a symbolic hunger strike in Chennai against the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam government for not permitting the party MLAs to allegedly even speak in the assembly and raise the issue of the Kallakurichi site, which is considered to be right now one of the biggest tragedies that has affected the state. We see opposition leaders, EPS and other AIADMK leaders present, all in black. I want to immediately bring in Shilpa Nair for the latest on that. Shilpa, clearly we can see that the AIADMK is protesting, and what do you see around you? What is the reason that they want to consistently push for this?
Well, yes, Pooja. In fact, we are in Egmore, where the ADMK leaders, led by opposition leader AIADMK Palliswamy, is currently on a symbolic hunger strike. This is a silent hunger strike that the ADMK leaders are staging in Chennai. This, of course, is against the DMK government. Multiple reasons, of course. Seeking accountability in terms of the Kallakurichi Hooch tragedy, where at least 63 persons have died so far. And the ADMK says the DMK government was a mute spectator. They did not take any steps to prevent such tragedies from happening, despite the fact that this has happened last year as well. But apart from that, they are seeking a CBI probe into the matter, because they believe it is only the CBI that can bring out the truth as far as this Hooch tragedy is concerned. The opposition have been alleging that there is a collusion between local politicians, police officials and those who are selling these illicit liquor, and that is the reason why they want a central agency to probe the matter to bring out the truth. And apart from that, the ADMK MLAs, every day since the assembly began in Tamil Nadu, they've been trying to raise the issue of Kallakurichi tragedy, demanding a discussion, a detailed discussion on the Kallakurichi incident in the assembly. But the speaker denied them permission, and every day we saw them either walking out of the assembly in protest or them being evicted because they were creating ruckus inside the house. So yesterday, of course, it was decided that the speaker, of course, decided that all the ADMK MLAs will be suspended for the rest of the assembly session, and that is the reason why the ADMK leaders say that the opposition party, the principal opposition party, is not being allowed to take up issues pertaining to the people of this state, and the state government is muzzling the voice of the opposition parties, and they're acting in an undemocratic manner is the allegation, and that is the reason why the ADMK, of course, is staging a symbolic hunger strike. This will go on till 5 p.m. All of them observing a silent hunger strike. They say they don't want to speak to media at this point in time, but they want to send across this message to the state that the DMK government has failed in its duty. They turned a blind eye to the violations that have been happening, because they say a tragedy of this magnitude cannot happen without the collusion of the local officials, local politicians and those who are involved in the illicit liquor trade. Though the DMK government says they've taken strict action, that answer is simply not satisfactory for the opposition parties here in the state.
An elaborate statement, or at least a moment of empathy by the Chief Minister, could send a better message here, because for now it's become a huge political showdown. Many are asking, why has the Chief Minister not yet visited the families of the victims in Kallakurichi? Shilpa, stay on with me, because what we have from Tamil Nadu right now is an updated death toll. 63 people have died because of the toxic, spurious, illicit liquor that was available. They consumed it, and we are told even women have died in this. Meanwhile, National Commission of Women member Khushbu Sundar met with some of the victims. NCW has taken suo moto cognizance of this after the death of 6 women also in this case. Remember, most of the men who have died were breadwinners. It's left families shattered here. Meanwhile, the demand is of a CBI probe in this matter by the opposition. And as per investigation right now, the update we have is over 20 accused have been arrested. A report of the investigation has been submitted to the High Court.
Every day, our Chief Minister is inviting the leader of the opposition to come to the House for discussion. Has he ever turned up? They come with an ulterior motive to cause problem in the House. They get out without give. And we are ready to face. Our CM very boldly said, come, I am ready to meet. But even today, they have just walked out. Only 2 or 3 more days. These 3 days, this drama will be conducted. After that, they will fade.
It's very saddening to see the kind of situation that is there in Kallakurichi. It's a man-made disaster. There are no two ways about it. This man who has been arrested, the case has been transferred to CID.